Nice.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I'm gonna lose my job. Damn, he's way out here. Sorry, I thought we got flu powder.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important, it's worthy of further study.
Let's see.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. An area behind the great room which had suffered decay. Amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only if the removal of the objects were allowed. Alright.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Oh, he's tripping going down here.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Crucible. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
This room is
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa.
Let's get it poppin'. What we got here?
finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio.
There's a lot of shit down there.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Hold on.
Incendio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
All this grass. Then no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that have expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Odd.
Rebellion. Descender.
Accio.
Confirmed. Descender. Descender. Accio. Revolver.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start...
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio!
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Defendo! Glacius! Defendo! Revelio! Confringo!
We must remain unseen.
Expelliarmus! Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Depulso. Revelio.
This catacomb is sudden decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Cabalzo! Revelio!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious.
Depulso! Descendo!
I tried. That worked.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Glacius! Endo! Accio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! 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 Revelio!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Arresto Ronaldo! Imperial! Glacius! Defender! Bombard! Depulso! Leviosa! Confringo! Descendo! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Arresto Momenti! Glacius! Defender! Imperial! Accio! Incendio! Ringo! Arresto! Accio! Incendio!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio!
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Incendio! Revelio!
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous needs to moan with you and change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. This is too important. For Anne. Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks it's
Revelio.
ominous. It'd only upset her.
Leviosa! Accio!
This will not go well for you.
Glacius! Defendo! Volto! Bombarda! Leviosa! Descendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Defendo!
I'll get you for that.
Defendo!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. It's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Arresto the Accio!
Got it. Ringo. Let's get this.
Defendo! Good for you! Defendo! Bombard!
Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
You keep out the way.
Descendo!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak?
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get...
Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Glacius.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all...
I should have known. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was... One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be...
Exactly what kind of...
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational... In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport.
Why would Snidgets be valuable?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fight. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be... If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to...
Where exactly are these...
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is... From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it...
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near...
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach... Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
What are you up to now?
Shop was in a mood the other day. In a room with one cup.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose... I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't... She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with... She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks. Oh, we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Crucible! Accio! Incendio!
Even more aggressive than I expected.
Incendio! Glacius! Defendo! Flipendo! Bombarda! Compulsor! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Compulsor! Glacius! Defender!
Surely that's the last of them.
Ah, the absconder assassin! Oh, pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy Milo's daughter was to get that watch. The absconder
Revelio.
assassin. Remarkable thing you did there, to say the least.
Alohomora. Revelio.
The absconder.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.